Okay, excellent.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're live. Yay!
Excellent indeed. This is FNGR with Limbo podcast with my co-host Aeon of Dreams.
Hello.
With Corpulent Brony.
Hello, everybody.
With Dusty Rhoads.
Apples.
And with our special guest, Mr. Crown Prince Sir.
Who's that?
Hey, Limbo.
Yeah, there we are. Before I get going and I drown on and grab all my questions and hog the spotlight, my co-hosts have assured me today they are absolutely ready. And I would like to...
Oh, this will be good.
Yes.
You see, normally we're pretty retarded. Did our homework this time.
Yeah, I'm fully ready, but if anybody else wants to have one.
I wanted to give a shout out to all the people who subscribed to us after seeing an awesome announcement video and subscribed to the YouTube stream and expected, like, wow, that announcement video was awesome. This podcast is gonna be awesome.
Sorry.
That was a letdown.
And then I was like, haha, wait till they see how horrible it is. Troll again.
You've been trolled.
Long to make us look bad by comparison, wasn't it? But I actually had a question I thought I wanted to start us off at.
Oh, excellent.
Well, Mr. Prince.
You're blowing it.
We all know your animation. We see your videos around everywhere, but you don't do like many actual channel updates where it's like, or any that are like actually you. I've never seen you on any other podcasts. Like, tell us about you. Like, what are your other interests besides animation and your weird obsession with Clone High?
I don't have a weird obsession with Clone High.
Are we seeing more of that, by the way?
Probably not because of copyright stuff.
Oh, you got C&D'd?
No. I didn't get C&D'd, but I'm good at avoiding that problem. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I'm kind of picky about what podcasts I'm on and things like that. So
this random fly-by-night podcast.
I mean,
Don't pick
gotta get on that.
No.
So more about me. Tell me about yourself.
If you don't,
I like to pretend I'm a guy.
Okay.
Always fun.
Always fun.
Licky's still doing that.
I pretend I'm a girl sometimes. I know how it feels.
Good. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Now you know what it's like.
Yes. You can join the struggle with me.
So hard every day.
I know. They think I'm a dude.
Yeah, besides animating, jeez. Because that takes up a lot of my time. So, besides that, I have a full-time job. So, that I'm doing most of the time.
So you've got like a Dr. Wolf thing where it's basically you get home from work and you go right back to work back in your house.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't feel like work.
So we should skip right over asking you about your hobbies.
They need more.
Hobbies. Well, I'm a gamer, so video
nice.
games, yes.
Woot.
All right. What is your genre? What do you like in gaming?
RPGs, puzzle games.
Oh, nice.
Story games, so like some of the indie ones you can get on Steam that are just, you kind of play through a story.
Any quick plugs or ones that you want to recommend to your audience?
Ooh, yeah. Put me on the spot like that. Well, right now I'm playing Castle Crashers and Battle Block Theater. Battle Block Theater has the best narrator.
I was about to say...
It's the best narrated game I've ever played.
I love Castle Crashers, and I don't want to make any of my guests, look a little off, but there's a story in Castle Crashers.
I've never played Battle Block Theater, but I've seen a lot of the Achievement Hunter Let's Plays for it. It looks pretty fun.
It is. It's the narrator that really makes the game. It's hilarious.
Oh, nice. Let's move on to something a little bit more personal. What is your proudest project to date, YouTube or otherwise?
Well, YouTube or otherwise.
I don't know. What do you feel comfortable talking about?
I mean, my instant reaction is the Prince video, of course. Which, jeez, when I put that out, I'm like, everybody's gonna hate me. Why am I doing this? But that turned out really unexpected. So
those are always
like
fun.
the reaction. Actually, what I was waiting for was someone to be like, to make like ridiculous comments about my boobs or whatever. I don't know, but I didn't get any of that. I wasn't waiting for. I was waiting for like the idiot sexist comments, and there weren't any. So.
Yeah, I think I'd seen your stuff before then, because you had a couple of Clone Highs, I think, before then,
yes,
like one or two.
Was...
But I didn't know like who. Like I probably saw the name Crown Prince and it like went right over my head. Like after that, then I was like, oh yeah, Crown Prince, yeah, that's the nutty one.
Exactly.
I actually was a pretty big fan of yours before that came out. I saw the Pony High videos and I was like, oh my god, someone else loved this obscure MTV cartoon that only had one season in the early 2000s. Yes.
Well, that came out
It's
of
the best. It's hilarious. I rewatched the whole thing.
It
and
came
the
out
whole
of
reason
Canada.
It came up was first of all because of Equestria Girls and Celestia being the principal. And I'm like, really? That's what the equivalent of whatever Celestia is in the other world? A principal? The most powerful thing!
I'm so disappointed that Principal Celestia didn't have a death maze.
Death maze.
I'll admit,
She does. Oh, she does.
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Peter. You're all good.
I'll admit, I have zero hipster cred. Your Prince video was the first time I heard of you, but I did really love your stuff.
Yeah.
When I saw that thing. No
Well,
hipster cred, though.
when you made a remark about, like, was it Principal Celestia, I'm still holding out hopes in Equestria Girls 3 that we see Superintendent Discord.
Oh, yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
I think you'd be the janitor, though.
I forget, who did you get to play who was the robot character again? Like,
Oh, that was a changeling, yeah.
It's a changeling.
How much do I have to pay to have you give him a swollen eye? Nah, it's fine.
It's changeling, yeah. Because, and everyone says, what is it, that it should have been Sweetie Bot. But Sweetie Bot actually, I'm never gonna do it, but there's the character where there's this fake dog that tries to take over like the robot's position. That was gonna be Sweetie Bot.
oh, Cybo Pooch.
Yes, Cybo Pooch, yeah.
Oh.
Can I say something completely random right now?
Yes.
Fire away.
If in the Equestria Girls universe they make a version of Sweetie Bot, I just imagine it being a small Roomba vacuum cleaner.
I thought
I love
they did something in like what was it, Little Shy, where they said Sweetie Bot was like the vending machine. Yeah.
Sweetie Bot.
The reference was that the vending machine had Bonbon's cutie mark, and her name is actually Sweetie Drops. So technically, it is a Sweetie Bot.
Okay.
Yeah, so to date,
Chirp.
I would say that the Prince video is my proudest project, but I'm always aiming to do better, so I don't want to talk too much about that. But
do you have any animations you've ever done where, like, is there anything that, like, other than, like, tests that, like, that will never see the light of day that you can, like, tantalize people with? Like, something that you, like, you thought, like, you changed your mind on whether or not you thought it was good, or something that, just wasn't quite up to your standards?
something that I've completed and haven't put out?
Yeah, even anything like that?
You're like, this is shit, I can't put it out.
I never do that. And the funny thing is, whenever I think of it, when I'm like, oh, this is the worst, this is horrible, I hate this, and I put it out, everyone loves it. Like, the more I dislike it, the more popular it will be.
That is some sort of like natural law on YouTube.
Corpulent
Yeah,
You
Brony,
well,
upload a
that-
video you don't care about, boom.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's just me or if that's just the law.
It's just art in general.
Yeah.
So
Creator always hates it, but everyone else loves it.
Since we're talking about animation, what makes animation good for you?
actually, I hate animating.
Oh, well, then I'm going to get rid of 2 of these questions.
Yeah, right.
Yes, I'm just doing this to become popular.
Okay.
That was my whole goal. Well, what makes it fun? Well, see, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, right? But with animating, you draw the same thing over and over, and the results are different.
Nice. Oh, I like that.
It's the definition of insanity. So
Is that your epitaph for when you pass away? You want that on your tombstone?
yeah. Right. So
No, that was an excellent answer. If you want to leave that there, I'll move on.
I'll leave that there. But there was something else I was gonna say.
Oh no, go ahead, take your time.
It slipped right out of my mind.
You were doing
Yay.
so good. I was like, damn, I don't have any dead air to edit out. This is perfect.
Oh no, here comes the dead air. Here it is. Wait for it.
Chirp.
There it is.
Excellent.
So
but no, yeah, that's what it was. It's really about bringing stories to life. So, because I have a very vivid imagination, I'm sure lots of other people do too, and that being able to actually put it on screen in more than just a still picture is great. It's telling a story.
drawing off of that vivid imagination, or whatever word you used, comment, I was wondering, you have a very unique art style and animation style. Usually other people who do animation, even the good ones, it's not as like, it's mostly just show like, you know, kind of just like flash animation stuff. But you have a very like very rapid animated as in like the motion sense, not like the actual animated. Like where do you draw your inspirations in your art style and your animation style from?
Well, the first thing I want to say to that is, if anybody's seen, it's these animations called CCC Plus, but they're by Vinny Veritas. Is a Mexican animator, I believe. And this was like when Flash was, nobody was really animating in Flash. So these are old things. But it's funny because I used to love watching those. And when I watched them, I never thought, you know, I could do that too.
Oh, are those on YouTube anywhere? Because I wouldn't mind putting those in the description.
Yeah, they'll show up if you search for them. And I can link them.
Yeah.
But
now, is it CCC plus or SI plus?
No.
I'm offended. No, I'm not. I'm totally not. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of, I can't think of what the actual name of the world is, because those are based off of his comics, which I've never read. The animations are. So, but a lot of my style is specifically designed to be able to get it done quickly and still have it be animated.
Really? Because
yes,
it's very your style. I honestly think that you must like toil over it way longer than any other animator. Like the way your characters move all around and no two frames really look the same.
Yeah. Well, the reason that I'm able to do it so quickly is a lot of people storyboard and I don't.
You're a rebel.
There we go.
Yeah. So there's a certain term for that type of animation. I can't remember what it's called right now.
It's called. I think that's called Insanity Wolf.
Yay! But it's it's just being able to sort of see project in your mind what you want it to do, and then just rolling with it, whatever comes out, and not really going back to fix anything.
And that is a pretty remarkable skill. I mean, like in any art form, like musicians who can do that, or like have always been held in very high regard. So the fact that you can do that is pretty awesome.
Yeah, actually, before I was an artist, I was a musician. So.
Oh, what did you play?
Really?
Jazz, saxophone, piano. So saxophone and piano. But yeah, in jazz you learn to improvise.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't run into.
I don't know that those are two connected, but very similar.
Peter, you had a question? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, for that ALS video, because that was the most recent one I saw, so I may as well bring that up. First off, very nice video. Very cool that you've actually sort of educated people on what it was about and everything. But just to use that as an example, did you seriously redraw all those scenes, or did you reuse some earlier animations for later scenes?
So with that one, it's mostly just lip syncing. So the mouths I drew out a bunch of different mouth shapes, and then there's a special little thing you can use in Flash to kind of pick and choose. So I could see all the mouths, and then I just went through and did all the lip syncing, and that takes quite a bit of time.
That keyframe plugin you were telling me about?
Yeah, Keyframe Caddy. Yeah, so I didn't reuse. I think I used one base, just the basic character base. But
base.
Yep.
Don't.
All your base are belong to us.
Well, here I've got a more of a serious one.
Everyone.
I stopped. I was about to say Mr. Print. I'm just saying.
Dramatic pause.
Yeah, dramatic pause.
Dramatic pause.
I'm just gonna skip the names so I don't have to go Mr. or Miss. Have you ever been involved with something you regret doing? A class project, a Ponzi scheme, significant other who's stalking you? You want to give a shout out to?
Something I wish I hadn't. Anthology. Horrible people. Anthology 5. It's gonna be the worst thing you've ever seen.
Oh, I'm hyped.
Jay Howard, Jake Wyman. They're all terrible people.
Yeah, Jake Wyman was on some other podcast.
I regret it. No, I'm actually so I'm on the Anthology 5 team.
Nice.
So that's a lot of fun.
Paranum.
Dr. Dinosaur is the greatest.
Well, actually, the video, the anthology for it, I totally got trolled. I thought there actually wasn't going to be another one. I was pretty sad.
Yeah. When we played they played that at BronyCon, it was just like dead silent. The whole audience, it was the greatest thing. I was trying so hard not to laugh. People just like, no more anthology.
Like, did you focus on one particularly sad person and relish in their anguish and tears?
No, it was so widespread and pervasive. The other things when I played the beginning of that video at the animators panel, and people were just so confused. It was the greatest thing. Yeah, but okay, so things I regret being involved in. Well, actually,
Besides this podcast.
Besides.
Oh, don't beat that one to death.
Dang it.
That just means we were all thinking it.
Oh, God.
Sorry, we smirched your reputation, Crown.
Yeah.
I'm actually wondering if maybe it might be something I regret not doing.
Ooh.
That's still a very valid regret.
I don't have any